On this week's segment of Immigration, Crete's Changing Face, the 2014 J. Crew looks at education. Over 15 languages are spoken at Crete's largest employer, Farmland, but most of them have chosen to live in Lincoln, except for the Hispanic population.
The Latinos have chosen to live in Crete. Now, I'm somewhat proud of the fact that that has snowballed into our Hispanic population feeling valued, and particularly by our school system. So when you're happy with your family, then you stay.
As the Hispanic population within the school district has grown, the need to teach the students English has become a top priority.
So many families coming that children are certainly of average or above average or excellence intelligence, but they don't speak the language. Well, your testing and graduation requires you to be proficient in English. When you take the ACT, you're taking it in English. When you take our state test, you're taking it in English. So we had to help people make that transition to be proficient in English. Now the tricky part is, we don't want you to give up your native language. In fact, just the opposite. We'd like every kid from Crete to graduate being bilingual, because we think that'd be a great advantage for them.
Crete's demographics allow the school district to apply for and receive grants that help fund English language learner classes and other programs the Hispanic students need.
So we were able to not use general fund dollars. So we didn't take anything away from any of the books or other classroom. We just added to it from available federal dollars.
Now that the school district has money from the grants, it can implement different strategies to educate its students.
Because it was unreasonable to ask teachers to teach to such a wide spectrum. So one of the things we did is we tried to reduce the class size. And then we tried to set up a system in which when you came to our school, we identified this is what your skill was in reading, and then sort of put you where your skill level was. So, some of those approaches were important.
One of the remaining struggles is when Hispanic students go on vacation to see family in Latin American countries for up to a month around semester finals or state testing time.
So we've already experienced some difficulty, but what we've done is encourage kids to make their work up prior to the time they leave. And during their time, if we get short notice, we work with our teachers. All our students have Gmail accounts, so we Gmail their coursework back and forth through attachments or whatever. And we work with our alternative program, our instructor who has, for those kids there, he uses that web-based curriculum at times, and so we can get information back and forth there.
The Hispanic population in Crete grew by more than 200% over the past 15 years. With a new high school scheduled to open in January of 2016, high school principal Tim Conway says the growing school district is looking forward to having more space.
The classrooms will remain the same. There's a little bit more square foot in each classroom, but some of our other facilities that seem to be crowded. Gym space is always a big issue. Some of our activity space. We have no classroom for anybody to meet during the school day. There's no testing facilities in the school day. My office here becomes a testing site at times for special education, as well as some other very, very small rooms. So we're very creative with that.
For J. Crew 2014, this is Brody Hilgenkamp with videographer Mark Lucas.